Yesterday, the Arizona Cardinals dropped a tweet right around lunchtime. I was out running errands, and I saw, and my car was stopped. I do not check my phone while I drive, Chris Sims. You'll be happy to know that because I know you feel very strongly about it.
Way to go.
But while my car was in park, I checked and I saw that the Arizona Cardinals tweeted, "So we have some news." And I became very intrigued by that, and I was paying attention as I made my various stops. I would check my phone again, go to the bank, check the phone, go to the pharmacy, check the phone, go to the dry cleaners, check the phone, go pick up lunch, check the phone, waiting for the Cardinals to tell us what the news was. And the news ultimately was this: Carson Palmer is joining the team's Ring of Honor. And my position is, and again, this is not intended to be an insult to Carson Palmer. It may be. But this isn't news you tease, right? We have a big announcement coming. Stay tuned for further information that we're about to share with you. It's not teasable. Just announce it. Nobody else teases that they're going to put somebody in the Ring of Honor. They just say that they're in the Ring of Honor. So it created all sorts of unnecessary buzz and speculation that the Cardinals were up to something that was tease-worthy. This isn't tease-worthy. That's my little rant for the day. We didn't do airing of grievances today. That's my grievance on a Wednesday. But here's my other grievance.
Yeah.
How are the Cardinals? The Cardinals have been around, Chris, since 1900, right? I mean, they went by a different name, but they are the oldest team in the NFL, also one of the least successful franchises in league history. They were founded in 1898, and they've won 2 championships in the NFL, 1925 and 1947. They have 3 quarterbacks in their Ring of Honor, including Carson Palmer, Jim Hart, Kurt Warner, and Palmer. Now, there may be other guys that we could say are deserving, but it's amazing to me that your team has been that bad for that many years that you have so few quarterbacks that have even bubbled up to the point where they make it to that immortality the team hands out to select members of the franchise.
It is amazing, and I think ultimately that's why we're seeing Carson Palmer in it. Not to take anything away from Carson Palmer. He had a phenomenal career, but would I have sat here and, with most organizations gone, oh, man, yeah, this Carson Palmer, what he's done here for this organization, oh, he's definitely getting the Ring of Honor. No, I think it fits because there is lack of history and lack of greatness with the Arizona Cardinals in general, and they're trying to create more history with name guys that did have success within the organization, and because there's not a lot of them, yeah, it's, they're guys like Carson Palmer get thrusted into there. Even though that they might not have the same credentials, what it takes to get into the Ring of Honor for the Green Bay Packers or some other teams in football, like I'm saying. But to what you said earlier, too, I mean, yeah, I think that we got a big announcement. That was a little misleading. I certainly was thinking something a little bigger along those lines. Other thing that just pops into my head, and this is to me where, Neil Lomax, if Carson Palmer is in the Ring of Honor for the Cardinals, Neil Lomax deserves to be too. See, what this looks like to me is if you were the quarterback of a team that was winning, you can get in. But if you were a really good quarterback in the 80s, early 90s, and did a lot of good things for our franchise, but our team didn't win, you don't get in. And Neil Lomax, I mean, yeah, those Cardinals teams he played for from 81 to 88 weren't all that great. I understand that, but he's still 22,000 yards, career passer for the Cardinals, what is it, 136 touchdowns. So he's one of the better quarterbacks in the history of the sport, too, where I want to go, well, just because he didn't get to the NFC Championship game like Carson Palmer doesn't put him in the Ring of Honor. He should be there.
Well, and look, Carson Palmer is 4th all-time on the passing list for yardage for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
2 of the guys in front of him aren't in the Ring of Honor. You mentioned Lomax. The other one, Jake Plummer.
Oh, there you
right. Jake
right.
Plummer has 82 starts for the Cardinals. Palmer had 60, and Lomax had 101.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why the Cardinals have just kind of been the Cardinals over the years, and they have had some moments, and I feel like at times they're figuring out how to compete at a relevant level in the NFL. But, I mean, this is a long history of just not good quarterback play, and there aren't many guys we could name that should be in. Lomax and Plummer are pretty much it. They've had a lot of guys. Now, Patty Driscoll was a quarterback back in the 1920s, and I think he's in their Ring of Honor as well. So maybe we can say there's 4, but his numbers, obviously, from the early 20s before the forward pass probably aren't going to be good enough.
He's in there. He is in there, just so you know. I got the list in front of me right now.
And here's the other thing, too. We talk about Carson Palmer being the quarterback for 5 years. I don't think there's ever been a coach of the franchise for more than 6.
Wow.
I think Jim Hanifin and Ken Wisenhunt are tied at 6. And maybe Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians didn't do 6. He did 5. So that it's been a revolving door at coach and not a great effort at quarterback, and it's one of the reasons why the Cardinals have been so bad. Most people don't realize, though, that the Cardinals are the oldest team in the NFL. There's all this pomp and circumstance about the Packers and the Bears. Cardinals been around longer than either of them.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.